Welcome dear student again. In the last lecture we understand about the oxidoreductase enzyme, oxidoreductase class of enzyme, and in that we understand the importance of oxidation and reduction by means of oxidoreductase, and there are four subclasses of this oxidoreductase enzyme of that is dehydrogenase, then oxidases, oxygenases and peroxidases. Today we have to understand about the classes of transferase group, that is the type of transferases class of enzyme. Now this transferases class of enzyme is important in catalyzing the transfer of carbon groups, nitrogen containing groups and the phosphor containing groups. Thus alkyl groups, acyl group, ketonic group, aldehyde group, that is of carbon type. Then the amino group is of nitrogen. There are phosphorus types of groups also there, and again one is not going here, there is sulfur types of groups. So these different types of groups has been transferred by a class of enzyme that is known as the transferases enzyme. The name itself suggests it transfers something. Now here in this case, as an example we are taking is a serine hydroxymethyl transferase enzyme. Now what exactly has been happening in this reaction, that we have to understand. That serine hydroxymethyl transferases, it acts on serine and it brings about the transfer of methyl. So that's why this enzyme is known as serine hydroxymethyl transferase enzyme, on the kind of reaction it actually performing. So that's why this enzyme is known as serine hydroxymethyl transferase enzyme. Now serine is an important amino acid, that important amino acids which does have a methyl group in its side chain. Now that methyl group has to be transferred. From where it is transferred? From serine to the THF. Now what is the THF? The THF is nothing but known as tetrahydrofluoride. So from serine, that methyl group attached to the hydroxyl group, that's why it is known as hydroxymethyl. But that hydroxyl group doesn't transfer to the tetrahydrofluoride, instead it removed as a water by the addition of another hydrogen group. So this methyl group move from serine to the tetrahydrofluoride by the action of serine hydroxymethyl transferase, and that serine will become glycine. Serine will be converted into glycine, and the tetrahydrofluoride after receiving this group will become methyl tetrahydrofluoride. So there is a transfer of group from one chemical species to the another chemical species, from serine to the tetrahydrofluoride. Serine will become glycine and the tetrahydrofluoride will become methyl tetrahydrofluoride with the removal of water molecule. So this is transferase kind of a reaction. So you just understand how this enzyme is actually working. This enzyme pick one group from one chemical species and added that group to the another chemical species. So such transfer. Similarly, you just pick the good from one place and drop it to the other place. So that is the kind of a reaction that transferase is kinds of. It is just like a truck or the lorry, from where they pick at one place they pick the goods and they deliver it to the retailer store. So such is the importance of the transferase kinds of enzyme. Now there are different types of reactions they carry. According to the acyl group transformation, there is a class of enzyme that is known as acyl transferases. One of the important enzyme is known as choline acetyl transferases, which is important in the formation of one of the important phospholipids in the plasma membrane, important phospholipids of the plasma membrane. So choline acyl transferase is an enzyme. Then glucosyl transferases, these are all given in your copies also. Glucosyl transferases enzyme is phosphorylase. That phosphorylase actually added phosphate group. So this phosphorylase kind of enzyme. Then aminotransferase enzymes. These aminotransferase enzymes, when you understand the metabolism of amino acid in your first unit, you will understand the importance of this aminotransferase enzymes. A metabolism of amino group is an important important biochemical reaction in our body. So that is happen in the blood as well as in different cellular compartments of the body. So that will you understand. So aminotransferase enzyme, that will be done with the help of transaminase enzymes, and the important elements or important groups that is involved is glutamic acids, aspartic acid, these are the amino acid. Then alpha ketoglutarate, that all reaction will understand. So important thing is you have to understand the role of this transferases enzyme, that the transfer of groups of carbon, nitrogen, phosphorus and sulfur. Important class of enzymes under this transferases is kinases. This kinases, the name itself suggests, kinases are the group of enzymes which are involved in the transfer of phosphate group. Understand, transfer of group, that is from one chemical species to the other. So kinases will bring about the transfer of phosphate molecule. From where it will bring about the transfer of phosphate molecule? From ATP to the other molecule. So one of the most important is hexokinase and the glucokinase. Now what they do, with the help of their coenzyme, particularly magnesium ion, they bring about the transfer of phosphate group from ATP. After the transport of ATP, that ATP will become ADP, and that phosphate will be added to the glucose molecule, and that glucose will become glucose 6 phosphate. So that you have to understand the transfer of phosphate molecules with the enzyme kinases, and then within that kinases, hexokinase and the glucokinase. So I hope you understand about this transferase enzyme. Next class of enzyme that we have to understand is a hydrolases. Now what these hydrolases do? These hydrolases will utilize water molecule for the cleavage of bond with the help of water molecules. Now here is an example of urea, and urea is an important, each and everyone urea, when subjected to the reaction of water molecule with the help of urease enzyme, that urea will be converted into carbon dioxide and two ammonia groups. That ammonia group will be released out. Here is the reaction will be splitted out with the help of this water molecule. So these are the hydrolases enzyme. Similar kind of breaking reaction with the help of hydrolases enzyme has been done by different enzymes, and these enzymes are of proteases category. That proteases are important in cutting and chopping the proteins. Then there are esterases which are act on esters. There are carbohydrates which are act on carbohydrates. Within that protein there are carboxypeptidase and there are aminopeptidase. Where this carboxypeptidase and where this aminopeptidase is act on. Carboxypeptidase is actually act on the carboxyl terminal of the protein molecules. Now the protein molecule does have two ends, you should understand this. The one is amino terminal where amino group is lies, and another group is known as the carboxyl terminal. So amino group and the carboxyl group, the one enzyme that cut the protein from its carboxyl end, that is known as the carboxypeptidase, and the one that cuts the protein molecule from its amino group, that is known as the aminopeptidase enzyme. So these two enzymes are very much important in the digestion of proteinous stuff in your body. Aminopeptidase from the amino and the carboxypeptidase from the carboxyl end of the protein molecule. So thank you for today. We'll understand the next class of enzyme, that is lysis, in the next class.